Abstract artist, I like to sound the most creative man alive. Artists in every fashion, whether we talk about fashion or music. But today we're here to talk about both. My mind is definitely always creating and being inspired and seeing things, references that I can pull from here and use over there. Something I might see in my regular day of life or hear from somebody else, whether it's a story or experience of pain or joy. I'm always seeing how either words or experiences or images can inspire me to create something new.
Then we'll walk around the park. If you can't walk what I'm talking once it's over, then back it up like Rosa. I'm standing there like soldier. I'm the man and now you know it, but you knew before it was over.
Well, the name Abstract the artist, abstract is something I've always loved. Abstract art as a kid. I used to make collages. I used to paint a lot. So the word abstract and just being different always was on my mind. Abstract is a combination of a whole lot of textures, colors, shapes, so it just really fits me. I started making music in high school, taking music serious. I was in a couple cliques, but I've been making music my whole life. Like when I was young, me and my cousin used to freestyle while playing the video game. So I've always loved to make music, write music, release my first mixtape in high school right before going out to college. And after people resonated and liked that, I really knew, okay, it's not just in my head. I'm able to make music that people can rock with and grow. So with fashion, I'd say I got into it once again with high school. High school was really what led me to be able to express myself way more authentically. Being able to start buying my own clothes. I used to really dress up in high school because I was in a group called Jets. You know, some young, fly, entrepreneurial-minded, intellectual, athletic homies that I had, you know. So I really got into fashion in high school, but even in middle school, I used to wear polos every day and some colored skinny Levi's, you know what I'm saying? Either that or some Jordan shorts. I was always trying to put on what I really liked, but in high school I took it to another level, really started being able to buy luxury and expensive stuff because of my entrepreneurial business at that time. And then in college, I kind of transitioned to stop buying and styling stuff to being able to really start creating my own. So college is when I really started creating fashion as opposed to just wearing it. Right now, all of my designs can be bought through fashion apps at Brick Denim. They can be bought on my Instagram at Pleasant Street Park, or they can be bought right off me. If you see me in person and want it, I can make you what I got on. My first pair of Brick Denims, it was actually made in 2020 when I was out in Costa Rica. You know, Trump was trying to build up this wall, and somehow, with synchronicity, I came across this image of what I consider the first pair of Brick Denims. Never seen them before, don't know who made them. It was just an image that really inspired me. While I was out in Costa Rica, I had nothing but time to make what I call Costa Rica Brick Denims, which are 100% inspired by the land I was living on. From the details that I put in them are to copy the gold of their sands and the blues of their water. I just really went crazy out there making my first pair of brick denims called the Costa Rica Brick Denims. My artistic style in 3 words, the 3 words that come to my mind right now is trill, that's too real, genuine, and I want to say romantic, honestly. I want to say romantic. From the project Walk and Talk specifically, I hope people just take, as I said before, just that genuine and that romance that I was feeling at that time when writing the song, the things I was going through in life, a genuine and romantic bond that I was growing with somebody that lived close to me, that was just able to talk with me when I had no one to talk with me, you know what I'm saying, walk with me when I had no car to drive, you feel me? It was really a bond I was building, and it inspired those songs just from the stories me and someone was exchanging at that time. So I just hope people are able to take that romance that I was feeling at that time and use it somewhere. While watching the music video, a hidden gem that's actually all throughout the video is the clothes, the wardrobe. It was all designed by me. The 3 different outfits I wore and the female wore, all abstract designs, all one of a kind, and they were a subtle hint right in there where if you know, you know, and if you don't, you're just wondering what do they have on. Intention is definitely my way of saying spiritually aligned. Everything I create is made with intention. Like I said, I'm really big into transforming or transmuting energy, taking a negative and turning it into a positive. So the intention that I create with, how I'd like someone to receive what I design, what I use to make my design, the mind state I'm in when I'm creating my ideas. It's all intentional, and that helps me stay grounded when it comes to running my business and juggling the artistic side. Be patient is the number one lesson that I've learned through my artistry that applies to life. A diamond wasn't made overnight. It takes a little time to make something great. And being patient, and even after you've made something great, it takes time to put it out there. It takes time for people to receive it. So you definitely have to be patient in life as well as with your artistry to get to where you'd like to be. Or you may run into burnout trying to force it too fast, feel like it's not coming fast enough. Just be patient, continue to create, continue to be great, and you're going to elevate to where you want to be. A good piece of advice is to master your craft. I've spent my last years mastering my craft as far as music goes, being able to write better music. And that's putting in those 10,000 hours. That'll help you really see, do you truly love it? Will you go through it even when no one's listening, when no one's watching? When you're really mastering your craft as a multidisciplinary artist, there's nothing no one can tell you once you've mastered your craft in the way that you believe. They can't say you didn't put in the work. They can't say you're not passionate or serious enough because you put in the time when no one was looking. And that's what I would like to say I've done, and I'm still doing as I look to learn and experience new art, still looking to master my crafts. A current upcoming project and concept of this mixtape called Gorgeous, which was about my self-love and my healing journey, started many years ago, and I'm still manifesting it now. But it was just a simple idea about how I always thought I was ugly in life, but one of my exes really poured a lot of self-love and healing and self-care into me, which made me realize from the inside out that I was beautiful, and it didn't matter about what the outside looks like. As long as my inside, my core, my heart, my mind are strong, that's what I'm manifesting, and I believe I've manifested now. And as far as dreams, every time I wake up, my dreams come true. This is only the beginning. If you want to freestyle, I could take you away from sinning. Attention was never the intention, but right now I can't prevent it. If God intended, then I can't pretend it. I can only be 10 times 10, that's 100. 1,000 ways that I could run it. To close out, this is only the beginning. There's a lot more that I have in store, whether you're buying from my store or not. There's a lot of things that I have planned. There's a lot of things that God have planned. And I just look to stick with the plan. Simple as that. Continue to grow, continue to prosper, continue to be positive, passionate, persistent, patient, and other P things. Abstract the Artist or Presley Chance Pleasant. Out. Peace.